just waiting for confirmation that we're streaming, and then we will greet folks. We got a little bit different background here, which we'll explain. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, just waiting for ads to to happen and whatnot. If anybody's here watching, feel free to hit us up in the chat. We actually have Mrs. G is here.
Hi.
And she's actually not monitoring the chat.
I know. I'm sitting back relaxing.
Usual. She put our daughter, who just got back from her first year, finishing her first year of college. She put her in charge of monitoring the chat.
Let's see what a 25% college education does for us.
25%. Oh, I see. Like 25% of what? Our income, or?
Yeah.
Jason Hearn, welcome. What's up? Not too much. It's been a while. The last stream was the holiday special back in December, so it's been almost 5 months.
Oh my God.
A little bit remiss, and thanks to Mrs. G for prodding me to get back to being live. I don't know how long I would keep putting it on.
I do prod very well, I must say.
And we will be eating military rations. I know there's nothing on the table at the moment, but the whole family's here, actually. Mm-hmm. And we're not going to make everybody suffer with military rations. We also have some pizza from Upper Crust, and that's actually, I'm the only one who's not eating it. We have pizza, which the girls are eating, and Mrs. G has had some. I will have some later. And Mrs. G has a special dinner too, which may shock everyone. Yep, that's a kale salad. Ta-da! Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very.
Nothing like military-based prodding.
It's got garbanzos and pepitas, avocado too.
No, I was silent because my reaction was going to be ew.
Nice.
But no, actually the pepitos and what was the garbanzo beans aren't too bad. Anyway, yeah. So and speaking of kale, we have some sad news to report. Our second guinea pig, our last remaining guinea pig, who did make an appearance in the holiday special, has passed away. He actually died just before New Year's. And so we're pretty sad about that, and we tend to have a lot less kale in the house. It's only when Mrs. G is bringing it in, we're not constantly feeding it to the guinea pig. But anyway, let me quickly explain this this background here. It's a little bit different. I think most people who would be tuning in. How many people we have? We have 12 people here now. Most people who would be tuning in are probably.
16 people.
It's really? Oh, that was fast. That changed quickly. Most people who are familiar with the channel know that Mrs. G has started her own channel and puts up pretty regularly post videos, certainly compared to me. The last video I made was over 5 years ago, not counting the live streams. And hers are more, she tends to do shorts, and they tend to be mostly related to her artwork. And it just turns out, this happens that if you've watched any of these, you might know that a lot of her artwork is done on our dining room table on this art construction paper. It's not regular construction paper. It's like specifically for art, right? It's not like butcher paper.
Well, it's you buy it at the art store, but yeah.
So some of this stuff might look familiar from some of her shorts. This that orange paint that she was doing recently. Some more up there. Oh, and there's that thing over there that was part of a few videos. But we are going to be doing something more G. Schultz 9 related than Mrs. G. Schultz 9 related. I just forgot another thing I was going to say too. I know Magnus isn't going to be able to be here tonight, but I am planning on having a beverage from Magnus.
Oh my God.
Hey, Magnum. Well, not to confuse anybody, but Magnus from Sweden won't be here, but Multi-Magnum 62 from Kentucky is here.
Did you tell Magnus how much I loved watching the live stream of that dang
Oh, was that
moose?
from him?
It's not from him.
Oh,
but
that's right. Okay.
It was from his country folk.
Yeah, tell people about that for a second while I
So-
get my beverage.
So I don't know where I found. Well, I think you sent it to me. You sent the link to me.
Yes. But somebody else did too, right?
Yeah, 2 people sent this link, which was of this live stream, this 24-hour live stream
of Swedish moose. What is it? Moose crossings or moose migration?
Migration.
And I was like, okay, not only one person in my life, but two people have sent that to me. I'm like, okay, I gotta pay attention to it. So I went online. Girls, was I obsessed with this? I was totally obsessed with this. I couldn't stop watching it. And I guess that was a problem too, like in Sweden. That's how we found it because Mr. G. Schultz had found that people were like late for school and late for work because they were paying attention to this live stream. Anyway, I'm still able to watch it on the reruns. I don't know how,
Still,
but
still obsessed even though it's not
I'm
live.
still obsessed, even though the moose have like landed where they're landing and all is well. But oh my gosh, that was amazing. I loved it. So if anybody has any more migration, like live migration kind of live streams in the wild with sound, that's the thing that really shocked me. A lot of them do like videos, but they don't have sound, which I was shocked. The sound was really incredible. So anyway, labor of love from those Swedes.
Yeah, that was that may have taken up some of your time and taken away from some of your artwork.
You think?
But you definitely enjoyed it.
What?
It was definitely worth doing. So welcome everybody. I haven't been keeping up with the chat, but I see Booger Butt, Curious Pete, Multimagma already mentioned, Karen Cox, and I see my sister Linda is here, and I believe my nephew Sean is here too. So it's and who do we have from UK? We had Karen Cox from this is the name right from the UK. So we're even without having Sweden in the chat, we're going international, and we have friends and family and subscribers, and this is it's gonna be great. I hope it's gonna be great. And so Magnus isn't here, but this is from his his holiday surprise package.
America.
It's funny because it's a Swedish beer, but it's called America, and it's a hoppy pale ale. So hopefully Mrs. G will try it because that's not really my kind of brewski. But this could be entertaining because I'm hoping to save this can like I've done with all the Magnus ones. But usually they're opened and it doesn't look as great. So I'm going to actually try to open this one from the bottom.
You are crazy.
What?
Well, I mean,
How are you gonna drink it?
live
This is
TV
gonna
folks.
This is gonna be excellent.
Shock in it. Oh.
I'm shocked that you could even find tools in our house.
So I have a toolbox that I bought at the dollar store like 15 years ago, and I have a very, very small. Actually, I can even show you.
Oh my
A
god.
very, very small assortment of tools in this little toolbox here. Because we live in this small apartment and there's really just no room, and we're not really supposed to be doing stuff on our own. So if there's something
I remember
broken,
This one.
what's that?
I remember this one.
Yeah. If there's something wrong, we contact management and they take care of it. So that's why I don't have a giant toolbox.
What do I say?
But
But what?
What's a red stripe?
I do have a handful of things to take care of small stuff. And this is kind of small. It's a small can of beer. So I'm going to attempt to open this from the bottom. And I don't have like an awl or something. I'm going to try it with. Wait a minute, I was going to try it with this. This may be bad. A bad experience. Oh, I did. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, that might not have been a great idea. I wanted to show you that although this is from like 5 months ago, it actually is still good by the Best By date of August 27th of this year. So let me
Are you drinking
before
it like that?
no
okay.
I was just trying not to make a mess. So before I destroy Mrs. G's artwork, let me
I just
go to the kitchen
yeah.
one more time and I'll finish this up.
I
in there.
did make this like whole statement
Which one?
about using coasters, and then I had no idea what you were doing.
No, I know. I was sort of wondering why you're like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Instead of,
Oh yeah.
but now I'll have a keepsake.
A keepsake, indeed. Well, so how are you going to take the whole lid off, though? I don't understand.
Take what?
I mean, the lid. How are you going to take the bottom off? Okay, currently
I'm not. I'm gonna-
banging and other sounds from the kitchen. I have no idea what's going on. So, how was your first semester?
I was gonna say, should I try that at school?
No. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, Curious Pete still wants to pet a moose. Watched a documentary. Oh, I'm intrigued.
There we
I
go.
wanna see
Oh,
it.
ye of little faith.
Excellent.
This is not Bud Light.
No.
Wow, that's a situation.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh boy.
It's-
Oh boy.
What? It's fine.
I didn't really pour it, to minimize the
Ay,
head. Sorry,
ay.
sorry.
Are you? Are you?
A little bit. And in general, I have not been drinking.
That's
You would never guess that by how I'm acting right now, but
I can do it.
this doesn't
Oh, Mom
say
says
here.
they love the background.
Oh, thanks, friends.
I'm doing my best to destroy
Oh,
it.
hey Mensch. Mensch fam. Love you guys. Yeah, it's part of my ongoing effort to do a little bit of art. Now, I would say I don't tackle it every single day, but it's available for me to do little bits. Yes, that's true. Little bits every
If I-
every other day.
Nice head. See the head? If I do need something different, I do have the standard fallback because I'm an old guy and the old 1975 style Narragansett from Jaws.
Jaws, I was gonna say Jaws.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Annie. Okay, now I'll just wash my hands and then we'll actually get started. Oh.
Okay.
Ay. Okay.
There's one person we haven't heard from who's going to make a quick appearance before she doesn't appear on the rest of the video. Our other daughter just had her birthday last week.
Wiping packages. Oh, they're
And while that's still up there, so here's a little late birthday present. Not exactly a surprise because she guessed it. I mean, you didn't see it, but it's not exactly a big surprise. This is like a perfect father-daughter present for us because she used to, when she was little, she used to love little miniature things, like miniature versions of real products and stuff. And when I was little, in the 70s, I used to love wacky packages. You remember the stickers in the 70s? And they still make them, actually. They've never stopped making them. But now they make these 3D ones. What do they call them? 3D puny products. I thought it was supposed to be like punny, but... And so it's always been a tradition, and it's kind of been a tradition on the live streams for her to open little mini stuff. So you want to open this? Cool. You can see on the top there is Antimans instead of Entenmann's with ants on the cake.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the first one.
I'll show that while you
Okay.
get in there. So hopefully it's can focus. Yep. Or it did at least. No,
Back it
doesn't
up,
want
back
to.
it up.
Come on. There we go. Ant farm cake. Nice. Yummy.
Okay,
Yeah, what else we got?
here's this one. Fright Castle,
Instead of White Castle.
Ghoul Burgers.
Mhm.
The dang, it's so tiny. Like
I know,
the
but it seems so real though.
Seems so real.
Open it on camera.
Lots of people saying happy birthday to you, Bibs.
oh, thank you.
They said it. They said it. not
They
me.
say that.
That's why I said thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody.
Rice cakes.
Yeah, hey, and that's funny because Mrs. G just gave the girls rice cakes for a snack.
Sure did.
DDT flavored rice cakes.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Auntie Linda asked if there's anything inside those packages.
No, they're just little pretend.
It's just
It's
plastic.
like it's
Yeah.
a solid plastic thing. It's a good thing there was.
Ooh.
I wouldn't want to know what's in the rice
Creature
cakes, man.
crackers.
Ooh, I think that's a classic one from the 70s. I think I've ever
Really?
seen that.
That's a good one for you.
It's a good one for you because you used to love animal crackers.
That's true,
but
but
it
it,
is
also
good
is like creatures,
creature,
and
like,
you
yeah.
like them. No, but
Oh.
like Bigfoot and stuff.
Yeah,
Here,
that's true.
you can show it.
We got one more.
Yes.
Cool.
And here.
Oh, yeah, and I think there's a. I think they put like a
Oh.
sticker in there. Oh yeah, what's the sticker? So like the original ones were stickers instead of like actual toys, and they do put one sticker in there. What is this? Cow mascara. Maybelline instead of Maybelline.
That's
Cow
cute.
mascara.
That's really funny.
And here's the last one, and then we'll get to some ration stuff.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Corn chips.
Toes. Corn chips.
Fritos. Ew.
Ew.
That's really funny.
Yum. All right.
Thank you.
That's all, all right. Cool. Thank you for opening them and making an appearance. Appreciate it.
Auntie said William's there too.
Hello, William.
Formal.
Hello,
That's a-
William. Hello,
that's a
everyone.
Very formal greeting.
Oh, wow. Okay, that went down a little bit. Let me see if I can get the rest in here. And we should have a quick cheers too, as I keep
Okay.
delaying things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd kind of gone that the past. I don't know if it was the last stream or the one before. Made this decision. I was like, oh, you know what we'll do? We'll start the stream and we'll do a review right away and just kind of do a sort of a serious review, and then we'll kind of hang out and chat afterwards. So people who tune in for the replay won't be bored out of their skull and can actually watch a review, because I still get a lot of complaints. You know, I understand. I haven't been making videos, and I'm sorry about that. It just still not really, haven't really been in that place to
Quit
make
your job.
regular
Quit
video.
your
Okay.
job.
Okay.
No problemo. You can do that. So it's upside down, but
Oh man.
It can get on yours.
thank you, Magnus, in case you happen to see this in the future over in Sweden. Cheers.
Think.
Cheers, girl. Oh, yeah, you do have something.
Cheers, girl.
I'll cheer it for you. Did you show this? I think you did, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Canada Dry Fruit Splash with strawberry ginger ale. Like, I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was going to be cranberry.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do
they
have
had a
that
cherry
too.
one,
too. Mhm.
That exists.
It was so good.
All right, I'm not a pale ale person, but this is pretty good. You gonna try it?
Oh well.
And it's just, you know, it's so cool that it's from Sweden, sent by a Swede. I'm sure there'll be other stuff to mention, but in the thumbnail for this video, it's pretty. There's not a lot of information. I tend to be wordy and over-explain things, and all it really said was First Strike Ration review. The reason there wasn't more information was because I had actually got this off of eBay almost a year ago. It was almost like 11 months ago, back in June of 2024, if you can see that. And the intention was to get something interesting to have for a live stream or a review. And it came pretty quickly, and then it just sat around for almost a year. And Mrs. G said we got to do a live stream, and I had a different idea that I was starting to put together, but I didn't really have the stuff for it. I was like, okay, well, we got this, let's do this. So this is actually a surprise to Mrs. G. She didn't know we were doing this other than the thumbnail. And I did have to open it, so this might seem fake, but I just put it back in here. I had opened it to take the thumbnail, but I didn't actually look at the ration itself. So I said in the description that it's a recent one, but I don't actually know the year. And I suppose we should talk a little bit about the First Strike Ration. I think I've only had one. I've reviewed one. I think it's the only one I've ever had, and that was almost 12 years ago. It was in November of 2013, and Gundog 4313 sent it to me. It would be actually I should have contacted him, told him to watch. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't send this one, but like. That was really cool because that was the first 2013. They're still, kind of hot new items, and that was the first one I ever had. And I actually made 4 videos out of it. There was an unboxing, and then there was a first look where I opened it up and checked everything out, and then I made 2 meals out of it instead of 3, even though it's a 24-hour ration. I didn't want to get too greedy, and so that was pretty cool. But the First Strike Ration was introduced in late 2007. And I don't know how many people are long timers as far as this community, and who how many remember back in the days when there really weren't too many reviewers. We had the big ones were MRE Jap and Ms. Spy, and Ms. Spy wasn't really even her big thing, but she made some reviews and they were pretty popular. And when these first came out, I remember I think it was around 2010 when I first started looking for videos and realized there wasn't a lot, and decided to put my own out. And there was a few videos up for these things called First Strike Rations, and I was like, "What are these things?" They're really cool. And I think it's funny is there were no reviews. People had videos of them, but like I said, they were introduced late 2007, and it usually takes a couple years for people to get a hold of new MREs, new rations. So these were like some of the first people ever to get them, some of the first civilians, and they were seemed to be a pretty rare thing at the time. So nobody wanted to open them. They were just like, "Hey, look what I got! I got a First Strike Ration, and this is what it is, and it does this and that and everything." And see you in another video. Bye. So it was cool to be able to. I have not Magnum. I have not heard from Gundog in a while. This is actually a good reminder to reach out. Which you always say, reach out to people, and I appreciate that. And I really should do that.
We need reminders.
We were
all
actually
need
just
reminders.
recently talking about the gun dogging up to the max challenge. I don't know how many people here would remember that, but that was a kind of a gross thing. I don't know why I was telling the little one about that, and kind of going down a rabbit hole remembering that. I don't know if there's anybody here who did the gun dogging it up to the max challenge. Probably not. 23.
What was that?
That was the one
briefly.
where you take an MRE. Didn't I show you the?
You told me,
okay,
but
yeah,
I'm
right.
just
So,
saying.
yeah, sorry for people who don't know, which most people probably won't. It's when you take an MRE and you open it up, take everything out, and everything that's edible you put into a bowl, you mix it up, and you eat it. Yeah, exactly. It's
Doesn't sound appetizing to you?
that's something that I actually made that. It was based on the fact that Gundog used to like putting crackers and cheese and stuff into his mains, and then people call it, oh, he's Gundogging it up. And so it was this is Gundogging it up to the max. And it could have been a good viral challenge thing if a lot of people, had access to MREs, but there was probably like 10 or 15 people that did it. The one I did, I actually failed. I gave up on it like halfway through. I was like, I just can't. And part of it was because the girls were still in school, and I knew I had to leave like in 20 minutes to pick them up, and I was like, I probably shouldn't make myself sick. That's probably not a great idea. But I did do a second one, and I was able to somehow get that one down, and probably never again. But back to the First Strike Ration. So this is what I'm going to call a second generation. It came out in 2007, and they used to look. I was trying to find the bag for that first one I had. I wasn't able to find it, but it was more like it looked like an MRE, like with the clear packaging. But basically, it was like the dimensions of an MRE, and now they've made it a little bit different, and it goes this way, and it's not exactly shaped like an MRE anymore. This still looks pretty much the same. And the thing that's funny is now I can actually see what the date is, and I actually can't. It's one of the ones that's printed on, it says stamped on, and I actually can't read the number. I can see what looks like 50 at the end, so it's the something 150th day, but it does say menu number 6. And we'll be able to check the date codes inside, so we'll get an idea. 7, okay, so this must be 2017, so that's actually not that new. All right, I'll change the thumbnail to reflect when it actually came out. Yeah, it's obviously not 2027 because that hasn't happened yet. So this must be from 2017. So it's actually a bit vintage instead of new, like as I thought it was. Oh well, and it's a year older than when I first got it. But First Strike Ration is a U.S. military ration that is. I guess I'll cut this. That is meant for operations where combat operations where it's first starting and everything's kind of all discombobulated and no one knows what they're doing, and it's really hard to get food out to the soldiers. And that's the idea behind MREs too, is to have a convenient way to get food to the soldiers. But in this case, it's for 24 hours instead of for one meal.
Oh.
With an MRE, if they're like trying to supply soldiers with a day's worth of food, they'd have to give them 3 of these, and that's that does tend to weigh a lot. This weighs more than an MRE, but nowhere near 3 MREs. And everything in here is designed to be really ready to eat. The MRE is called meal ready to eat, but this is like, it's kind of taking that to the max. And it doesn't have like an 8-ounce, what's it?
Maryland.
Oh, Marilyn. Welcome, Marilyn. Glad to see you here. And Marilyn can actually help. Oh, Claudia's here too.
Mm-hmm.
welcome, Patty. I'm sorry that I'm not keeping up with this stuff, but we do have someone here who's monitoring, and are you texting, chatting too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely trying to keep track. But welcome everybody, and sorry everyone who I didn't. I did not see your picture. She's probably not talking to me.
Oh.
I'm guessing. Or maybe she's. I don't know. I'm not sure. But welcome, Marilyn. Marilyn is awesome. Where did I just leave off? Oh yeah, so instead of like an 8-ounce entree and a 5-ounce side, they're gonna have smaller things in here. They're gonna have little like sandwiches that are probably considered kind of gross, but I always think they're kind
A
of cool.
sandwich MRE? I've never seen
You're
this.
you'll see it's a handheld sandwich. It's not the sandwich, but
Okay.
oh, and the old ones, the first generation ones, didn't have this. This actually has a thing in it. Since it's clear packaging, they used to have like the main entrees, for lack of a better word, like near the front, so you could see them without having to actually, have information. But this does say it's menu number 6, and it's a barbecued seasoned pork-filled wrap. That's the sandwich I was talking about, and chicken breast fillet, seasoned garlic and herb. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, because that used to be really rare in MREs to find that. There's the chicken breast fillet, but then the one that's seasoned with garlic and herb. It's kind of called the unicorn MRE because it was pretty rare to find it. But I'm guessing now they're putting more in because it's part of regular menu number 6 for the First Strike Ration. And this is actually kind of cool too. It gives you all the information, the nutritional facts. Actually, it doesn't. It's just for the chicken breast fillet. So that is a regular MRE entree, but it's smaller and not as eat on the run kind of a thing. But it's still, you can kind of eat on the run, and you probably would need a spoon for it, which for the most part you don't really even need the spoon in this. And I don't know where it is. I guess it must be in the accessory pack. And the accessory pack is huge. It's like almost half the size of the uh-oh. That's weird. Didn't that one have a... It looks like I was wrong about the attempt to date it. Oh, you know what? All right, this looks like it's from 2023.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about eating it.
All right, we have the decade dilemma though. This could be 2023 or it could be 2013 because these were around this style in 2013. I'm pretty sure. So it's probably more likely. But look, this is the one I was looking at. Duh. It's not a date code, it's an item number. The date code is 3264. Okay, I don't know if anybody, because I don't think they've changed the menus. If anybody out there knows,
People are complimenting your name.
I think it's got to be 20. Thank you. A little story about that knife too. I bet it is 2013. I can't believe it would be that new. No, because I got it in 2024. So I bet it's 2013 if I had to put money on it. Yeah, we'll see when we start seeing what stuff is like inside. The Tabasco sauce looks like it's liquid, and that looks pretty fresh. So I am genuinely confused as to when this is from. I was hoping it would be more obvious. Oh well. So this knife. I actually got this when Mrs. G and I were hiking in the White Mountains, 7 or 8 years ago?
Oh yeah, probably. At least.
And we stumbled on this place that had, what do you call them, the elevated camping sites, tent platform camping sites. And this was sitting right on the edge of one of those platforms. So it was free. There was no way to, find out who it belonged to, so I apologize if somebody was in the White Mountains 7 or 8 years ago and lost a Kershaw Ken Onion design knife, but it's definitely been a good thing for me. It had a little spot of rust on it, and that cleaned right off, which is kind of unexpected and really cool. Anyway, that's the knife story that you didn't ask for.
See, there's good things that come from hiking with me.
See? Are there bad things too? I don't know. Probably.
Well, like nobody wants to go hiking. That's not true. Everybody wants to.
That sounds so sad.
Well,
I go hiking with you.
thank
You
you.
forced me to, but
What'd you say?
nothing.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm not sure if that got picked up by the camera because of the crinkling. Little ASMR action here.
The first
Who?
A purse.
Yeah, that's right. Crinkle cut. All right, so let's see what we got in here. So this is it's also tough to do a review of this because there's a lot of food in here. To open everything up is kind of daunting to do in like one video, which is why I've done them in multiple videos, and most people will do that, except the people who can really make a really fast video. And but I figured we have 4 of us here, so it's more of us to try. Not that everybody's going to eat a ton of food, but
Correct.
So they still come with this. This is a nice touch. They come with a brown Ziploc bag that you can reseal, so that way once you open it up and have a meal, you can throw the rest of the components in here and carry it around in this and reseal
that's
it.
cool.
And obviously, something like this could come in handy for a lot of other things too, like put some water in there. I mean, you could fill this with water and put a hole in it and use it to take a shower. Who knows?
Very creative.
But I think the main reason for it is to put your extra stuff in, so you don't need to use this, which doesn't have a seal. So here we have the chicken breast fillet, garlic and herb, with a date code of 3304. I'm saying it's 2013, which I know you're not excited about, but it's just hard to believe that they would have had one this new.
Yeah.
Oh, this person in this eBayer did have a lot of. Oh, the bagel. When did the bagel get introduced? Does anybody know when bagels were introduced? I've never had one. This could be an indication as to when it's from. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. This is one of the entrees, chicken breast fillet, and there probably is something to go along with that. Let me see. I want to get the other entree, which is the. Wow, this is a long name. Fully cooked, filled wrap, shelf-stable, seasoned pork with barbecue sauce.
Oh my god.
It could be a barbecue pork wrap, but instead it's a fully cooked, filled wrap, shelf-stable, seasoned pork with barbecue sauce
Oh my
in
God.
flour tortilla. I forgot that part.
Oh my god.
That's a name. That is a name, and that's from 286th day of 2013. I'm gonna go with that. And more of Smokey will show up. He'd probably have a better idea than I would. So those are like our 2 main entrees, and there's probably something that you can use for breakfast. Let's just see what else is in the. Apple turnover. That would be. I would think of that as a breakfast thing.
I'll try that.
That's also Bridgeford. These are both Bridgeford. Yeah, I think there's gonna be some stuff in there you'll be certainly willing to try. 3264. It's the. Oh, I thought it was the same day. No. And we also have nut raisin mix with pan-coated chocolate discs. You know what those are? Pan-coated chocolate discs. That's like one of those funny MRE terms.
Oh, M&M's.
Okay, yeah, good job, Benny. How did you know that?
Because I was like thinking of what's coated chocolate.
Okay, I remember when I
job.
first
M&M or not?
there you go.
Sure.
When I first saw that, I was like, "What the hell is a pan-coated chocolate disc?" And as I already spoiled the surprise, the bagel plain. This is made by Sterling Foods. Okay, and this has a date code somewhere of something. Somewhere of something. Yeah, well, it's from around that time, I'm sure. And that still feels pretty soft. I don't know. It's hard to believe this could be from 2023, but that would be really cool if it was. And then we have the second package, which is obviously more than an accessory pack. Maybe this is like considered the secondary thing for like the meal or something, but because there's still a lot of food stuff in here.
Oh, it's like a little bottle.
That is speaking of miniature stuff, that is the little bottle of Tabasco sauce.
That is so cute. Oh my god.
Which this would be something to date because they stopped putting bottles in and they put in those little sachets of Tabasco sauce, and then I think they put bottles in again. I don't remember the dates of those. But so we get the rest of the stuff out. There's the spoon. All right. And wow, this is actually attached to the thing. 4026. Okay, so this is definitely 2013 because there's no way this person had a 2024 one in 2024 when I bought it. So the date code on the menu number 6, I don't know if you can see that, is on the accessory pack is 40 26, so January 26th, 2014. I'm going on record for saying that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I know that's not going to make it sound as appetizing. We have a teriyaki beef stick.
Yum.
Mm-hmm, exactly. That's cool to hear that. Yeah, it's they actually the one I was watching, the one I did in 2013 when this was actually brand new, and the one I had was a couple years old.
We haven't answered the bagel question.
US oh boy. Mensch says that bagels were first introduced to U.S. military MREs in menu 5 of the 2020 MRE lineup.
That's
which would mean
weird.
that this has to be 2024. Which is amazing to think that somebody was selling one on eBay that was current year. And they didn't say anything about the year on it. I would be touting that. I'd be like, hey, this is a current year. All right, that's awesome. Thank you, Sean. That's very helpful and amazing, if for lack of a better word. Teriyaki beef stick. And the last one I had, it did have two, I think, things. It had teriyaki and barbecue. But this one feels a little bit different too. And we'll see. And another thing too, as I said, stuff's supposed to be for eating and drinking on the go. So instead of the little tubes of beverage-based powder that you put into a water bottle, or the smaller pouches about like that big, and it's about the size of it, or even those bigger ones that are just like, this is the kind that actually has the zip top bag, zip top, so you can put the water in and shake it up and drink it right out of this, which is handy if you're on the run. We also have cranberries. I love cranberries. I just don't know what cranberries are. It's apparently from January 4th, 2024, if ChatGPT is correct. We have a First Strike energy bar, apple cinnamon flavor. 2023, 255th day.
Is there an expiration date on the gum?
That's a good. Yeah, see why there isn't anything commercial in here, because that would actually. Let me just check. Oh wow. Yep. Okay, we have a 2024 MRE because the expiration date is my birthday, September 20th, 2028. So this is a
Wow.
Still, even though this has been sitting in my room in the package for almost a year, it's still pretty damn fresh, which is kind of impressed. So here we have the military energy gum, which is chewing gum shot up with caffeine. Available at Amazon or militaryenergygum.com. Interesting. Arctic Mint. And here we have a second beverage. Strawberry banana dairy shake powder. What the girls be interested in trying that. And we have a mocha dessert bar. So that's
Yum.
probably kind of
Oh, that
kind of
is
sort of similar to the
You had me at mocha.
First Strike bar, but yeah, I think everybody will potentially enjoy that. And we have regular cheese spread, and actually that's the indication right there, the 1 ounce instead of the 1.5 ounce.
It's
Well,
a
that's
smaller.
pretty soft. Yeah, they went down. I don't know why they've been smaller, but they went from 1.5 ounce down to 1 ounce quite a few years ago. But I don't think it was in 2013. So okay, that took a lot of detective work, and you know I don't feel like I'm the expert MRE person that I think people expect I'm supposed to be. But I think we figured it out. We get 38 people in here right now, so I think people are probably like, go ahead and start eating. Oh yeah, it's funny. There's no crackers in here because we have the bagel. So that's gonna be cool because I've never had one of those before. And let's see, accessory pack. Yeah, we might not even open this.
Because we're gonna save it for another time.
We're opening it.
Yay! This is exciting.
Opening.
Three,
YOLO.
3323 for the date code on the accessory pack inside the big accessory pack. And we have 3 moist towelettes. Why? Because it's a 24-hour ration, so you have one for each meal.
Excellent. See, if we didn't open it, you wouldn't be able to.
It's
Show that out.
overall it's kind of a lame accessory pack though. We have the toilet paper, only one.
And not a lot. Let's just
No,
say.
not for salt. The standard MRE stuff. The matches. Oh, this is like glossy.
Oh, good. I needed more
That's different.
matches.
White tip. which, you know, there's something different about the different tips, and I don't really remember what they are. And the gum, which actually I would guess that this was from 2013. It's a little bit crushed and it was kind of sticking together a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. So let's get a tray and start checking some of this stuff out.
So what are you gonna open
I haven't
first?
even been. Should we do it like breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Sure.
What would we have for breakfast? We'd have the apple turnover, but that's like a dessert thing too. You know what? Let's just start opening some stuff. I'm gonna see the sandwich.
You want the sandwich.
I do like these things. I've only had a couple, but. So here's the Bridgeford, I'm sorry, one more time. Fully cooked, filled wrap, shelf-stable, seasoned pork with barbecue sauce and flour tortilla.
Good Lord.
Also known as a barbecue pork.
I'm intrigued
Wrap.
as to what it's gonna look like.
I'm intrigued as to what this is. Not really sure.
Did you just wipe that on my artwork?
It's the same color as the paper.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is
I'm gonna regret.
oh, this is like in a tortilla. The last one I had was whoa.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
What?
It's got a couple little bits of pork in there. That's
that what that is?
very different. Looks familiar. This is interesting. It's different. It's not really what I expected, to be honest.
What does it smell like?
It kind of smells like a like a barbecue pork. Kind of smells like a McRib, which you probably wouldn't know what that smells
Yeah.
like, but and it definitely
I don't know
it
what that
definitely has a
smells
little
like,
bit of
but-
like a sort of a chemical prepared food kind of a taste too.
I definitely
Oh. This is
smell
probably
like the
coming from the
barbecue.
tortilla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sort of a sweet barbecue. Yeah, let's give it a try. I hope this is pork.
It's not like something that came out of the guinea pig.
Right. Oh, that must be what this is too. Yeah, it's okay. So pork's not bad. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone thinks of it. Mrs. G, would you be interested in putting 8 ounces of cold water into this?
You know it.
Oh, sorry, 12 ounces. Wow, this is a 12 ounce one. Not, yeah, that's true. That makes sense. But we'll open this up and.
You want me to do it on screen? You want me to just get the water?
Yeah, if you want to put the water in, and then you can reseal it, and we'll shake it up here.
Okay.
And what was it? I didn't even tell you. This is lemon lime. So it's just lemon lime beverage-based powder, not electrolyte, which is a little bit surprising.
12 ounces.
Thank you. And actually, we might as well do this too while we're at it. The strawberry banana dairy shake powder, not affected by the recall from like 15 years ago. This was from the 300th day of 2023. So I'll have her do this too while she's at it. You know, it'd be nice to do this stuff on screen, but we're already getting close to an hour. And, you know, people have seen this before. It's a bunch of powder that's going to have a bunch of water. All right, Mrs. G, this one is going to just take 6 ounces.
Okay. Where's your great cup?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, how's everyone's day going? There's no one in the chat. There's nothing for me to talk about. I don't know. I don't know much about bagels.
All right, so 6 ounces for that, 12 for that. Thank you. That pizza smells good. But I think we're going to be pretty full. Oh, boy, I've got some other stuff, too. Maybe I'll bring it out at the end. All right, let's look at some. I'm sorry, folks. We're just sitting there looking at this pork sandwich. Hey, how about a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray? Sharon, yes, it is me. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I don't know if you've tuned into the live streams. The last one we did was back around Christmas for the holidays. I should put this down here instead of ruining Mrs. G's artwork. You know what? Probably should take this off, but I guess we won't. Yeah, and it's been a long time. I apologize since I've put regular videos up. Let's check out the apple turnover. I'm kind of like getting the good stuff first. Oh, rather than struggling with that. All right, so this now has 12 ounces of water in it, and we will zip it up. I don't know about anybody else, but I've never 100% trusted the zip on these things. So I like to fold it over a couple times. And then this really is a great, oh, I should have had to go a little bit lighter on it, but oh boy, maybe I can't do that. And then we'll shake it up for about a minute, which we don't have to do the whole thing right now.
Okay, here's the shake one.
Actually, it just shake mix. The one you have to do for longer is the shake, which is right here. And so that was 6 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take a whiff of it?
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? Penicillin when,
Ooh.
Oh,
when we were kids. Do you remember that?
I
The
actually
pink-
don't.
The pink penicillin sitch.
Makes me think of what's the other stuff? The other pink stuff.
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol.
I was gonna say that. I couldn't
Mhm.
think of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't smell like that to me, but it smells like more like the.
And this you want to shake for. It should say 60 minutes. What does it say? About 60 seconds.
2 minutes.
60 minutes. It's going to be really shaken. And you want to make sure you get the stuff out of the corners. I'll just get started and then maybe Mrs. G will take over for a little bit.
Maybe.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
I will.
Thank
How long
you.
are you gonna let it
Just,
cool?
yeah, hold that so it stays rolled over. And these are not gusseted, so they won't stand up. I do have a couple glasses in the kitchen. Look at that, double shaking. going on.
Yay! Yay us! We can
Shake,
do
shake,
it.
Shake, senora. Oh, anyway, does anybody get that? Besides the little one here, how about a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray?
I don't know that.
You know, doesn't sound
I
familiar?
think I know that.
It's from Weird Science. Let me grab a couple. I was hoping you would.
Couple glasses. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what's stinks?
All right,
Someone
so-
said that.
Something stinks?
Something
No
stinks.
coffee in this one.
No coffee. That's
I know
strange.
that-
Well, they don't want you to boil water, right? But you get the mocha bar.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, coffee you generally want to have cold. So yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that gives you your little coffee fix, just the mocha taste in there.
And if you have the gum that has the caffeine in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. Let's check out the apple turnover. As I said, I'm kind of.
Do you have to keep shaking it?
No, it's all right. I'll do. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. I'll do a little bit more right before we. These things have actually changed, haven't they? This is a different
I'm
look.
propping
for the,
it up against your
for the
beer.
do
Is
not
that a
eat.
good idea? Or up against there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I need a napkin,
I'll get one.
paper towel. Thank you. It's pretty greasy, but all right. To me, this smells good. This is the
That smells
apple
like cinnamon.
apple turnover. It smells, yeah. It's got cinnamon. It's got apple and cinnamon in it.
Let me smell what that
It's
smells
kind of it's
What it
similar
tastes
to
like.
like an Entenmann kind of thing. Yeah,
It smells like Bath and Body Works. There you go.
and that's not a bad thing, right?
Don't
No.
eat that. Someone said.
Don't.
What the apple turnover?
That's like
That's
the
something I'm
least
actually-
of our
Something I'm
problems.
actually looking forward to.
That's the least of our problems of all these.
It looks like mold on the camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, it doesn't look as bad in real life. I do see what you're saying. Which is funny because
Is it just like it's just flour? or-
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, it's fine. You eat it first.
Sure, it's fine.
No, it's good. Okay. Actually, you know what? The chicken breast fillet. Oh, you know what? We could do something. I could heat this up. It's not. You don't have to. But you know what I have? I don't know how many people remember these. This company. It wasn't Fed Biz Foods, but a company that made this for them had sent me a whole bunch of these. Like, was it 10, 12 years ago, something like that? And I did a few videos on them, and these are Flameless ration heaters that are kind of like gun dog to the max because they really kick some ass. They actually can cook, even though it's called a Flameless ration heater. It actually does more than heat.
How many ounces do you want?
Let's see. I think this takes. Why don't we go ahead and do this? What the heck? It's Friday night.
How much?
Hold on a second. I think it's like 3 to 5, but let me just make sure. Where does it say? 3 to 4 ounces, or 100 mils. And I have not used one of these in a long time. And this is actually a good test because, like I said, this was over 10 years ago that they sent this to me. And this thing is so powerful that they actually put the heating element in a separate bag to make sure that it doesn't get activated by mistake, which is probably partially because there's a hole in the bag, which is on purpose because it's a steam hole.
Okay, this is just shy
Steam
of.
hole. Steam hole. That sounds like an insult.
Well, so does small brain. I said
Um,
welcome to someone named small brain.
hey, welcome, you small brain. But seriously, welcome, small brain.
And easy money.
Let's see.
Oh, easy.
Welcome, easy.
Nice. This is just shy of 4 ounces.
Okay, and like I said, this doesn't need to be heated, but since I have this thing and this gives us a chance to do a little show here. I think I can go behind it. Okay, if you want it, what is it? You said
It's just
short.
shy of
Okay,
4.
that should be fine.
The whole thing.
Maybe to leave a little teeny bit in there, but mostly the whole thing. That's good. Thank you. And then we seal that back up like we do a regular MRE Flameless ration heater. And we're going to shake it a little bit to get this thing in the water. And this is going to be impressive. It's already starting, and watch what it does. It's working. Wow, that was... It's actually not supposed to do that.
Steam hole.
Oh my god. Don't burn yourself.
I was trying to show the steam coming out of the hole, and that was pretty cool.
Was that on camera? Wait.
Yeah, it must have been. That kind of took some of the thunder. Well, it made thunder, but then it. So there is steam coming out of here now, and so you can see that's a lot more powerful than a regular MRE Flameless
You
ration
can't
heater.
see the steam coming out of it.
No,
on
no,
screen, but it definitely
Yeah,
is.
yeah. There we go. I can.
Don't make it up again.
No, it just does that for like a second, and it does it has a giant reaction, and then it's kind of chills out a little bit. But you can't touch this. You can't touch this. I mean, even here, it's too hot to touch. Want to try?
Yep.
Want to try? You can't touch this. Want to try?
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah, careful.
Oh. It looks like
Oh.
it looks like an angry person because it has steam coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A little angry face there. That could be a good.
Oh.
That could be a good profile picture.
Oh, it's blurring again.
Yeah. All right, so we'll let that do its thing, and it doesn't need to be on a rock or something either. It can just sit there and do its thing.
That looks so weird. It looks like it's alive.
All right, so
It's kind of falling in.
yes, it is. That's okay. All right, this is so much stuff here to check
Look
out.
at the bagel.
I'm kind of trying to save that because I've never seen
Oh,
one
you
before.
are. Oh, okay.
First Strike bar. And this was apple cinnamon, kind of like the turnover.
There's a theme going on.
I'm not actually going to have you smell this in the package because it doesn't actually smell very appetizing.
It doesn't.
It doesn't have much of a smell at all.
No.
It- you know what-
Once I really got my nose in there, it smells not so great.
Yeah, you know what it reminds me of in
What?
the package? It reminds me of ramen,
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yep.
which is not
not good.
apple cinnamon.
Yep, I see that. I
But-
definitely see
But
that.
It'll
Oh,
taste
you never
It smells
know-
Like it's
yeah,
like
it
a
tastes better.
granola bar,
Yeah.
like a granola bar. Like
oh, it's
a
pretty
granola bar.
firm, huh?
That's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll bend and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's do this, and as we're doing other stuff, it'll go back into shape. All right, cranberries. And luckily, I actually brought out this because we're gonna run out of room.
You need an annex for all the food.
Mm-hmm. This is I always like this. This is from 1959, so it's
Where'd that come from?
it's sort of like between Korea and Vietnam as far as vintage. I think I got it at an antique store down in Pennsylvania. And what I really like about it is it actually still has its original label on it, which I don't think I'd ever seen before. Pan mess kit, corrosion resisting steel. This part is made of stainless steel for strength, and it's so. I always thought it was kind of cool. And I try not to use it too much because I don't want to have to wash it and have that come off. But ooh, there's some some random bits in here. All right, so this will be good for the cranberries and the raisin nut mix.
Over there.
Yeah, I'd like cranberries. I just don't know what they are. It's funny, they're just cranberries too. They're not osmotic, but I guess that's the raisins that they do osmotic, which I never exactly understood. But and some raisins. which probably won't have much of a smell. Because they're just
Raisins or
raisins.
cranberries?
Cranberries, sorry. Yeah, I was just talking about cranberries.
Yeah, they smell a
Smell
little
like cran-
sour. Yeah.
Smell like cranberries.
What a weird fruit.
One of my all-time favorite MRE-related videos is from the Epicenter. I don't know how many people have watched their videos. Epicenter.com is the website. They sell a lot of great stuff. I haven't actually been on the site in a while. I'm assuming they're still around. And they did, like 15 years ago, they did this thing called MRE Snack. What was it? It was a taste test for MRE snacks. I forget exactly what it was called, but they did raisins, cranberries, and the crackers that look like Cheez-Its. And no, for some reason, we've always found it really amusing. I'm speaking for other people, but you agree, right, Minnie?
Yeah, I do.
All right, nut raisin mix. That's perfect. That's what I was looking for with pan-coated chocolate discs and
They're not raisin mix.
not raisin mix.
Anything
Oh, that's funny. This just has a little teeny tear notch here. And anything but that. And this is not going to tear very easily. You off, Slate?
I'm busy.
Thanks for taking part.
Yeah.
Do you want to try anything?
Maryland side.
And
Did you find it fun? Okay.
if you hadn't guessed, I was going to show you the pan-coated discs, but you did guess because that was really good. I was impressed.
Well, I should mention that you and the moderator, not Marilyn, but our home moderator, are like the reigning champions of trivia
You believe
in
it?
our family.
I think
It's
so.
a thing. I know so. You guys are really
Trivia?
good at
Oops.
trivia.
I just cross-pollinated the mixes. All right, so I can see we have walnuts. This is going to make Mrs. G happy. Look at these big-ass walnuts, which is not my favorite nut, but
Omega-3s, baby.
mhm. So there we have the mixes, the things that you probably put a small tear off a corn of this and eat it as you're walking during the day. Mocha dessert bar.
Yes.
All right, we gotta start trying this stuff too.
Yes.
Ooh, slimy. Uh-oh. That seems like it might have had some heat at some point. Ooh, okay.
But doesn't that happen with like any chocolate if it's
Mhm.
been heated?
And it just smells like chocolatey mocha.
Yeah.
Mocha-y chocolate.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing gross or anything. As you can see, that did go back to shape, and you can see it left some skid marks in here.
Oh,
Ew.
that's really gross.
Sorry,
Sorry.
couldn't resist.
Someone's having a booze.
Wait a minute. Oh, geez, Louise. I never even finished this stuff. I thought I went over everything. I missed the caffeinated chocolate pudding.
Ah.
Is the pudding, is the pudding, is the pudding, is the pudding. And this is this one doesn't have applesauce. A lot of these have applesauce. I was gonna have you guys say
Applesauce.
but it didn't come with it. Instead, it came with the chocolate pudding, and that's sort of like, well, how do you eat chocolate pudding when you're on the run? That's kind of going to be, you're going to use a spoon, get it all sticky. It's got the little thing here, so you can just
That's
rip this
clever.
off and zoop, eat it right out of the pouch. They're definitely thinking with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and open it now, even though I'm not going to. Actually, I will. Oh boy, we're running out of. Oh, and then I need to put the. I need to put the
Do you want a
chicken.
container?
Oh yeah, how about a little ramekin?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, thank you. Sure we have some.
Like,
Sure we have
it's gonna
something
look
more,
like
more military looking, but
something. Oh,
Mhm.
is it
It's a little tongue.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, that's appetizing.
Ain't it?
Yeah, if you were out in the woods starving, everything would taste delicious.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That's what I always say.
I think that's why though.
It's got a jiggly.
I mean, it doesn't look.
It smells like Jello, and it's jiggling. This is not like Jello, but.
I mean, that was like the
That's enough.
pudding we had at school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's chocolate pudding. What do you
Yeah,
what do you
pudding's on
expect, right?
Friday, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
Pudding Friday.
Pudding Friday, teriyaki beef stick. Sorry, this is taking quite a while. Oh, okay. This is actually in the commercial packaging. Grayson Natural Farms teriyaki beef sticks. A little on the small side, which is what she said, but
Yeah.
not labeled for retail sale. So this must have, I don't know. I'm not sure if this came from a commercial thing or if they made it for the military. But either way, we have a beef stick. I'm not really getting teriyaki off of it. Yeah. Definitely smells like jerky or like a.
It smells exactly like the ones that I buy.
Like
Mhm.
Slim Jim
Yes,
kind of
yeah.
situation. Yeah.
I know this is for the utensils, but it'll work. All right, let me just go through here and see what else we're missing besides the.
Bagel.
We just get a big pile
cream
of
cheese?
stuff. There's no cream cheese, which actually that would be a neat thing if they introduced that.
Try, isn't it?
But this is kind of cool. I've never had this before. This is an MRE bagel.
Wow.
And what does it look like? It looks like a bagel.
It looks like a
What's
bagel.
it set on?
It's a full bagel,
Kind of
not
smells
sliced.
Kind of smells like bread. Yeah, I'm sort of surprised it's not sliced.
Kinda
Yeah.
smells like bread.
What is this? Got metal on it here. Take it
Okay,
out from
avoid
from
the metal.
pouch. Actually, does this have a? Yeah, it does have an oxygen absorber in there.
Now I know I'm leaving.
Multi-magnet.
Yeah.
All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. I know, yeah, I appreciate you coming in and checking it out for a little while. Sorry this is taking a long time to get going, but if you want, you can do the replay and check out some stuff later. Oh, sorry. Was I like cut myself?
Well, then we'll get it on camera.
There's no need for this to be cut necessarily, but it looks like a bagel. You know, in terms of like compared to like wheat snack bread, which doesn't really look like real
snack
bread. Wheat snack bread, yeah. But it smells kind of like prepackaged food.
Yeah.
Like a wheat snack
It
bread.
does
Almost.
smell like wheat snack bread.
But
It smells like bagel.
I'm pretty happy it does that. And then we'll need a little bit of cheese spread on it, plain cheese spread. Let me make sure that's kneaded enough. I am really impressed that this is from 2023. And now I really wish I
How
could.
much did you buy it for?
It was
Do you remember?
it was under $30
Mhm.
with shipping and everything. You know, about what you would expect for like a First Strike Ration. They don't come cheap.
Mm-hmm. Can civilians buy them? I mean, I know you bought one on eBay. But...
You know, legally you're not supposed to be able to buy MREs and other, you know, military rations, but they don't care. They don't care if you're buying like a few. If you're, say, in some town that was hit by a hurricane, and FEMA came in and was giving people MREs, and you managed to find a pallet full of them, and you started selling them by the case, then they'd start looking into you. You know, they'd be like, what's this? This isn't, you're not supposed to be selling these things, but one or two, they don't really care. I can't speak for the government, but maybe, you know, Trump might be different. He might say, oh, we got to crack down on that. But anyway, here's the bagel, MRE bagel with the, I was going to say cream cheese, but with the cheese spread, which is like a cheddar-esque cheese. Okay, let me just check, because I think that's it, other than pouring out the beverages, but I'm not positive.
What are you most excited to try first? Let me guess, the pork.
I was. Oh, we have to do it to get the chicken.
Until
out
we
here, too.
heated the chicken stitch.
No, I'm looking forward to the chicken, but I'm not excited about it. But the bagel, I am. I don't think it's gonna be the most flavorful thing, but it's because I've never had one. We have the pudding. Okay, I think we've got all the edible stuff accounted for. I don't know if anybody's gonna want to try the gum or not, but.
Yeah.
All right, let me pour our beverage. I'll get you good. Thank you. After I wipe my fingers.
Oh, Maryland said they had a tornado in downtown St. Louis.
Really? Wow.
Lots
that's-
of damages.
Ooh, I'm surprised it was when? Like today? Like recently? Because I'm surprised that wasn't on the news. That's scary. Is it, are you all right,
Sure.
Marilyn? Well, can I actually
Oh,
see-
multi-magnum is a new round of storms coming in. That's why he was bailing.
Oh, okay. That's a good reason.
It is a very good reason. Everybody stay safe.
Yo, yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
At first I was scared, but it's just something that didn't quite get mixed. Yo.
Yo. Yo, everyone stay safe.
Yeah, it's just like a little
Oh, why is it
gooey
like
kind of thing.
Hmm.
I haven't really seen that before, but I don't think it's something to worry about.
that? Oh, thanks.
I think it's probably just a little bit that didn't get mixed up that was sitting at the bottom, and it kind of gelled into this little thing.
Oh, I missed it. I'm gonna have to see it on the reruns. I was.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
It's
Ooh.
right here.
Okay.
All right, and then the strawberry banana dairy shake powder. I ended
Oh
up
wow.
not
Marilyn
knowing.
said they're good, but it was like 2 miles from work.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's scary. That's
was
a little too close for comfort.
Wow. Well, I will definitely look that up and see.
Mm-hmm.
There may not be local news reports, but there's going to be stuff about that.
Yeah,
I
we
hope
can-
it wasn't too bad. It's very scary. Let's save some of this for the little one. Is this? Is that look good? Okay. I'm at a weird angle here.
No, you're good.
Pink.
Oh.
Oh. I actually like to freeze these, to put them in the freezer until they're like just about frozen. They don't, you don't need to, but and actually they're not designed for that, but that's just what I like to do. All right, and then we have we got a lot of steam, and we have I think it's gonna be quite difficult to get out of here. The steam that we're talking about. Should I get out the heat gun to see how hot this was?
We have a heat
Yeah, I was
gun.
gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the things you learn.
I actually, like the knife, I actually found it. I didn't buy it. I forgot where it was, but I found it on the ground somewhere. Before COVID, too. It wasn't like it was, because of COVID or anything. All right, so now
Okay.
I've done
Sorry for the camera work,
I've
people.
done a few reviews.
I know,
of,
I know,
of
I know, I
Chicken
know.
breasts. MRE chicken breast, but not. I don't think I've ever had the garlic and herb one, and it kind of smells like something Mrs. G would cook. And that's not supposed to be in it, all that's supposed to be good because the regular chicken ones, it does have some
Smells like
spice
something
to it, but it doesn't really,
It smells like food.
Oh, it does. It does. And look, it has a lot of pepper on it.
I better put this in here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. A little pepper.
Well, I said a lot of pepper, so.
Oh, you said a lot. Okay. Oh.
That is quite warm. Ow! To
Almost
wit.
there.
Why isn't it moving? It doesn't want to come out. There it is.
There it is.
Ooh, and it's on the right side,
We
too.
have a brand new baby. You may put this in the
Oh,
kitchen.
sure. Thank you. All right, I guess it's time to start chowing down.
Yes.
Chicken jockey. Is that chicken?
Oh, don't say chicken jockey. It is chicken, but it's not a
Oh,
jockey. Wow, this is really discombobulated here. We didn't need this.
Yeah, Easy Money said the color of the drink is fabulous. I agree.
Isn't it?
It is gorge.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's being, funny.
Definitely got
Mm-hmm.
a rainbow.
All right, where did my? Here it is. All right, does anybody have something they want to try first? I'm not, I'm not assuming. I'm just going right for this because this is something I want to try.
Yeah, you can watch it. Chicken roast.
And it's because it isn't a tortilla. The last one I had, it was like a pocket sandwich. It was like bread around whatever it was. I don't remember what it was, but this actually seems like it wouldn't be bad
Oh.
heated.
It's like an empanada.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
What do you think?
Flavor's not bad. I'm not sure what you guys are gonna think of it. The it's kind of hard. It's almost crunchy.
Yeah, I'm not
The
doing
beet. No, it doesn't.
that. I'll go for a walnut.
Not even gonna try a little taste. Maybe?
Um,
I can still have more of it.
It's not bad.
No,
yeah, I'm not doing that.
as you say in the
Definitely not
Christmas
bad.
story. It's not bad. It's not good.
Not
but
good.
It's not
but
bad.
The walnuts are great.
Mrs. G's going for the healthy stuff.
No. And the
Um,
canned chocolate.
The problem I've always had with the nut mixes, nut raisin mixes, and just nut mixes is that they're not salted. It does seem so strange that MREs are so salty, and most of the things in them are very salty. And for whatever reason, the one thing that's not is the nut
All
raisin
right,
mix,
I want to try this thing.
which I suppose you could put some salt in if you really wanted to. I'm gonna try the First Strike bar. Yes, you can do the honors. Any?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, sometimes smell can be deceiving. Don't judge a book by its smell.
It really tastes like a normal bar.
Yeah, I mean it's very similar to like a
Oh,
what are those energy bars that you guys get? The
your sister was asking about this. You don't use any of that though.
right, yeah, because I'm not a spice person. And it's kind of fun to collect these. Unless you guys want to have it on your stuff, I'm assuming you're not going to eat
Yeah,
too
the
much.
little bottle of Tabasco came with it in the package. It's so cute.
It's adorable. Yeah, I thought this was good.
Which holiday?
The whatever this is. What is it? Is it breakfast bar?
That's the First Strike bar.
Is that like breakfast or anytime?
It's like that's what I was trying to say. What is those bars you used to get? The like energy bars.
Like a protein bar? Or?
Yeah. Like,
something
what's
like
that
that?
brand that's
Cliff
really
Bar?
famous? Yeah, like a Cliff Bar. Kind of similar to that, but not like most of the ones that we know.
Right.
Anyway, before we get too desserty, why don't we try
Yeah.
this chicken? And since it's actually hot,
Mm-hmm.
is it hot me?
I don't know.
And this is pretty good. This doesn't really look. It doesn't have like a processed chicken kind of look like the chicken. Was it the chicken chunks that are? They kind of like
Chicken
they look like they're all like chopped and formed. This actually looks like real chicken. Which let me demonstrate. Hey, look at that. That's chicken. That is chicken.
Eh.
A little messy.
Still warm?
Yep. No, cut off a chunk for yourself.
I'm not sure if I
don't-
do,
You don't have
but-
to, well, I just like went really far with it, which I didn't need to do. I'm
Okay,
actually-
let's see.
but,
I'm not sure if I
it's good.
do.
It's definitely it's been a while since I've had the MRE chicken breast, but this is definitely different. It definitely has a lot more flavor.
Yeah, the grill marks are cool.
Mhm.
Easy mention
You can definitely taste the herbs. I guess garlic too.
Oh boy. I'm having a problem.
that. Got it.
Know what's happening? My fingers are so sticky from the protein bar.
Yeah, the First Strike Bar. You can use the knife if you want.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just looking for this.
It's very salty,
A lot of juice on
But-
it. Okay, wait.
but
Oh, yeah.
like an Italian, I don't know.
There you go. Let's see what it has.
What does it look
grilled chicken breast, fully cooked grilled chicken breast, with rib meat, water, seasonings, salt, sugar, garlic, spices, oregano, basil, onion, paprika, red pepper, red bell pepper, maltodextrin, lemon juice solids. Lemon juice solids, what are those? Citric acid, lemon flavor. Lemon flavor, that's interesting. Turmeric, modified cornstarch, garlic salt,
Turmeric. Turmeric is good for you.
gum arabic, garlic extractives, sodium phosphates, and vinegar is the last last ingredient in that. So it's
Nice.
it's not bad.
I
It's,
think it tastes really good.
yeah, it's I'm glad.
I'd be happy with this. I mean, I would definitely want to heat it. I don't know if I could just eat this cold straight up.
That is true. We almost should have tried it both ways, but I mean I just can't. Not that I can't get over it, but I mean that's real. It's like
Someone asked how come.
Oh, honey, you weren't
Smoky
on
is-
camera when you just did that.
Ooh. Sorry. Trust me.
Is real.
Yeah, let me get back behind the camera. I'm not meant to be in front of the camera. There we go. That's even more so.
It's real.
Nothing chopped and formed about that.
No.
Someone asked why old Smoke isn't here.
Oh, smoky.
I think Smokey is. I can't speak for him, but I think he's planning on going live tomorrow for his regular Saturday night stream. I know he had to cancel last week because his dog was very ill. So he's he's got other things happening. You know, we always say life comes first, and he definitely has things happening.
Smackdown.
But I'm hoping he'll be live tomorrow, and he can give us all an update on the situation. Did you try the cranberries?
No, I didn't.
You want
But
these?
I will.
You want these on a cracker and a cheese it?
Okay.
I'm like feeding you.
Yum.
They're good. They're
Those are very good. I like those.
maybe a little on the
Who's that?
bland side,
Oh.
considering it's just the fruit. But they're fine. Look at this. What is this? Is this a is that a filbert? Is that what-
Yes.
And what is that? That's not the same as a chickpea, is it?
No,
No, because chickpea
it's
isn't.
not.
Chickpea is
No.
a pea, not a nut.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
All right, now what?
I didn't even see that filbert.
Bagel?
And
You're
it's
saving
also,
that for last.
I just realized I didn't really go through everything that's in there. I was
Okay.
just talking about there's walnuts in there. Obviously, a lot of peanuts. I'm surprised there's no sunflower seeds. That actually seems like that would be in there. And we get almonds too, as I'm using that as a pointer. Since we have the spoon, I'm going to try some of this pudding.
Wow. Someone's been watching for 10 years, and this is their first time catching a live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's funny. Like you think, oh, everybody knows, that these are happening, but if you don't happen to get it in your feed, then you might not know.
Is this the caffeinated pudding?
It is, yes.
Oh, boy.
Caffeinated chocolate
You're going to be
pudding.
hopped up until 2 a.m.?
Woohoo!
Party over here!
Watching it.
I think I've heard people not be as crazy about this because the caffeine does alter the taste. It tastes okay. It's
Ah!
for
Oh, why did I try that?
It tastes okay. Ah!
Oh my god!
Really?
Ow!
That's
Okay, it
quite
doesn't look like it
I,
would give that
I
reaction.
really didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that huge a reaction.
No, I got like a weird chemically
It's
taste.
it tastes like instant pudding as opposed to like real pudding, but it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not great, and I think it does have to do with the caffeine.
I know.
But I mean, to me, I think it's okay. So we get a couple different opinions here. I'm not like, "Ah!"
it just was like very metallic tasting and weird.
You know what? That is something people do say about it because of the packaging, because it's in.
Oh, okay.
Because basically, retort pouches are basically metal.
Oh.
They're basically flexible cans.
Mm-hmm.
If I like spicy stuff, that definitely would be good with the Tabasco. All right, try this beef stick. It's not terribly firm, which is nice. It's it's not like jerky or something.
Chicken jerky.
I'm not really getting the teriyaki out. of it.
Yeah, not at all.
Um,
Very dry.
That's good.
There's
not as
something
dry as jerky,
about.
though.
Yeah, it's actually pretty big. Stop.
Yeah, it's kind of a funny shape because usually
Yeah.
they're kind of like
It's very
rectangles.
soft. It's not like, it's
Yeah.
not like chewy.
It's like a summer
Really hard to-
sausage.
Really hard to bite into, like a.
I need to cut that with a piece of chocolate.
Oh, we haven't tried the lemon lime drink yet with that little bit of standard.
How does that taste?
It's fine. It's your standard lemon lime. It tastes kind of like Kool-Aid. Not really like Gatorade because it's not the electrolyte one, but I'll try some.
Yeah, not too sweet.
This is nice having everybody who's
Is
still
it?
here.
It is.
It tastes like Gatorade.
Yeah, it's like a kid's drink. Kind of thing.
It is an energy drink or no?
It's not. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's not the. I mean, it is basically like Kool-Aid, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, like Gatorade, but it doesn't have the electrolytes in it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we never did breakfast.
Yeah, I want some of this. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I have to say this is the most fun MRE because there's a variety.
Yeah, it was really good for like having the whole family here because it's like this is way too much for me to
Oh,
eat.
this is actually pretty good. I don't mind this at all.
Apple turnover
Someone said try the pudding with it.
with the apple turnover.
I think so.
We'll do that.
Challenge accepted.
Is that a challenge or is that a recommendation based on something you've had in the past? I'm not usually one to gun dog things up. My reviews were always kind of, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not terribly sweet.
No. Yeah, I like it.
You can taste the cinnamon. Don't really taste the apple, but it you can definitely see little chunks in there.
Right.
So yeah, I'm not really one for like mixing different flavors and stuff. But what the hell? Why not? Why not try a little bit of pudding on the chocolate and apple cinnamon go together? But yeah,
This is a 24-hour ration? Okay.
it is, yes.
Yeah.
Mocha bar. It looks a little funny, but no, it's just because it's like there's not a lot of stuff to it. It's not like chocolate over a solid bar or something. It's just it's pretty good.
How's it taste?
It's not terribly mocha, which is good for me. Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay,
man.
to me, that's better than the pudding. It's landing a little bit better.
Well, it doesn't sound like that's too high of a bar, though. How you reacted to the pudding. But that's tasty.
Ooh, yeah, it's dense. It's
Yeah.
fudgy.
Kind
Compared to the pudding.
Gluten free. No, I'm kidding.
of.
I wonder if they're gonna make gluten-free.
It kind of is like a
Is it?
flourless.
Oh, you want some more?
No, I was just saying you did. Want some more?
Oh,
Try that
oh,
one.
I did.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't see me. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't.
I thought you wanted to try it with it.
No.
It's like a
It is
flourless
some-
chocolate cake or flourless brownie.
Yeah, I can see that. You can see the apple.
I did.
No
Oh
wonder why
man,
you
we
think
were
it's
at the
like that.
bakery and
And now you've got one.
oh
thanks
man,
to
I was
thanks to
so
Milk
tempted. I
Breakfast.
was like going to our daughter. I'm like, "Don't you want one of those?" She's like, "I'm not really feeling it." I'm like, "You sure?"
Da, 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 da. Time for the bagel.
Oh, a chopped with MREs. That would be fun.
What is it?
Somebody said they should do a chopped
Oh,
with
Yeah.
MREs.
You know, I actually did. I had different ideas when I was still making videos, and I actually did one I called MRE mashup. It was called Build a Better Breakfast, and I took two. I think they were. I can't remember if they're XMREs or if they're milk. I think they're Meal Kit Supply. Two breakfast MREs, and I put them together, and I took the hash browns with bacon, which was the entree in one, and I actually fried it. I put it into a
You
pan and I
did?
fried it up
Oh my
because
God.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with like MRE hash browns, but they're kind of pale, and they almost. I mean, I know they're cooked, but
Do they have
almost seem
flavor?
like they're uncooked. Yeah, they're not bad. They're good, and this seemed to like bring out the flavor a little bit more. And a lot of times they used to have. I think it was like the maple sausage and a side of hash browns, but it was just hash browns. This was hash browns with bacon, and that was actually an entree. So it was cool because you had that, and then I put the sausage on top of it. It was kind of fun. But now I'm just gonna try this bagel. Now they've been holding it up there for 10 minutes.
So,
It is bagely in consistency because it has that sort of chewiness to it.
did it live up to the hype?
I don't know what hype there really was for, but for something different, I'm gonna try
Okay.
just the bagel itself.
All right.
It's bagely.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely. It's not like the wheat snack bread consistency. It's very much a bagel. I'm really actually pretty impressed with it. And even though it's not cream cheese, it actually goes good with the
Yeah, somebody said it looked fresh.
MRE
It
cheese
definitely,
spread.
it definitely tastes it too.
Yep. I mean,
All right, I get to
it
try
would
it with
last
the
for
cheese?
it would last for quite a while, but I'm sure it would slowly start to degrade if
Ooh,
it was a few years
delicious.
old. Whoa!
I know.
Did you hear that? That was from Mrs. G.
That's unusual.
Processed cheese spread, delicious. They do go good together though. I mean, it also goes good on crackers and it goes good on wheat snack bread, but on this bagel, it's quite good. You want some more?
No, the salt
Very
in
salty.
the cheese spread is like hitting me.
Yeah, it's actually kind of overpowering a little bit. All right, and I guess this kind of counts as dessert then. The strawberry banana dairy shake.
Oh boy, if I had to rank these,
That's good. I'm not really crazy about banana flavor and candy or drinks and stuff. So
if I don't look at it,
I'd rather
I
have
like the
strawberry.
taste of it. If I
Oh,
look
this?
at it, psychologically, it's making me think of
The penicillin and stuff,
Penicillin.
like medicine and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. I think that's good. It doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't
it's-
taste
the
like.
strawberry definitely comes through more than the banana. Although banana overpowers anything it's in.
Yeah, they must have really had to like try and balance that out to make it just right. Wow, I never even finished my brewski.
Wow. Yeah, easy. Definitely Pepto-Bismol is coming to mind as well, for
I-
sure.
We've tried everything except for the gum,
Okay.
and I'm sure you don't want to be having
No.
caffeinated gum at 8:30 in the evening. Anything you want more?
Well, I was trying to think like what's my top fave?
Hmm,
Well-
that's a good point. What's your favorite and least favorite thing in here? I'm
Um,
gonna guess least favorite is the pudding.
yeah. if
just
I
'cause of
start
that
from the
reaction.
bottom, definitely pudding.
That's a
But
good question. I got to think about that too.
I didn't try the pork. I'm not going to.
Oh, really? You don't,
I don't
you
know.
can have like this little bit
Okay,
right here,
fine, I will.
and then you can wash it down with something you do like. You can wash it down with this First Strike bar. That's where the edge over here
I
is
mean-
kind of crunchy.
Yeah, no, the
For
flavor's
some
good.
reason.
The flavor's good. It's just
I mean, I
yeah, it's fine.
wouldn't mind
It's
eating this
pretty
out of the field.
spicy too, actually.
It's got a little teeny bit of a
Little
kick with
kicky.
that barbecue. It's like a sweet barbecue, but it does have
I'd say my top with the bagel definitely is up there.
yeah. Bagel's not anything incredibly exciting, but to have one in MRE
Yeah,
that is like a bagel,
yeah.
That's,
The bagel
pretty
is
impressive.
the bagel is performing, and then
I don't think I have
the other thing I thought was good was the apple. What's it called? Apple
one.
turnover.
I think it was an apple turnover.
Yeah, like that. That actually really tasted pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly.
And I think something like for you, it's not overly taste
Yeah.
like it's not like all kinds of extra fake flavors or anything. It's
Yeah.
a little bit understated. So as the fully cooked filled wrap shelf stable seasoned pork with barbecue sauce and flour tortilla has the seasoned pork filling. Pork barbecue sauce, which has high fructose corn syrup, of course, vinegar, tomato paste, modified food starch, less than 2% of salt, pineapple juice, smoke flavor, spices, caramel, sodium benzoate, molasses, corn syrup, flavors. As an ingredient, flavors. That's one of the ingredients. Sugar and tamarind again. Hello, Guts. Welcome if you just got here. We are just wrapping up a First Strike Ration. It's apparently from 2023. I was having a hard time determining if it was 2023 or 2013, but it has a bagel in it, which wouldn't have been around in 2013. I'm probably, you can have some more plain bagels since I
Yeah,
cut it in half.
the chicken was good. That definitely did surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and the fact that it's like real chicken as opposed to
yeah.
the chopped and formed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what did I leave off here? Glycerin barbecue seasoning, sugar, brown sugar, salt, spices, paprika, molasses powder, vinegar powder. There's a lot of stuff in there to give it flavor. It's definitely not boring. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce powder.
Interesting.
Garlic, sugar, spices, tamarind flavor again. All the different things have tamarind flavor in them in some of these things. Once again, flavors, smoke flavor, jalapeno pepper powder, flavors. That's the third time literally says flavors for an ingredient.
Does that have flavors?
Salt, smoke flavor, and then the tortilla and all the stuff that's in there. So if you were to like freeze this, you'd see a bunch of with a smoke flavor, but then this one right here, corn syrup, comma, flavors, comma, sugar.
Yeah.
You didn't try this yet, Minnie, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of seems like a kid drink with the bright pink color and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm drawn to the apple turnover.
Actually, it doesn't taste as bad as it smells.
Yeah.
what do you think it smells good? It kind of smells like a banana.
Oh.
Well, it smells like a banana version of a circus peanut.
Did you see?
What's that?
There's a layer of apple in the apple turnover. It's like this gooey layer in the center.
Like in addition to the chunks of apple, is actually like a line.
Yeah. You see it?
It's kinda-
Oh, there it is.
it's
We
kinda-
didn't get it when we just had a corner.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of circus peanut smell almost.
I'm such a pusher
Yeah,
of
there you
this
go.
thing.
Yeah, bring it in even closer
Yeah.
as we. There we go.
Yeah.
People have been watching your channel for a long time.
That's good.
That's cool, guys. Thanks for watching and thanks for watching for a long time. Appreciate that. appreciate everybody being here. We still have 31 people.
Yeah, this was
That's
a
a
great.
lot of people to sit through an hour and a half.
This was a
of-
great night. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. This was
was-
fun to be back.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to. I was like, I saw this on eBay. I'm like, that would make a good live stream, and it really did. It really was good for it. I didn't even need to break out some of this extra stuff to make it interesting. I think it was pretty interesting on its own.
What was your favorite thing? Like if you could.
I was just about to say my favorite and least favorite. You know, I like this just because I like these in general.
Oh,
Hey,
Smokey.
I gotta tell you, Smokey, we're looking at this First Strike Ration here, and I was having a really hard time trying to figure out if it was from 2013 to 2023.
Oh,
And,
good night,
um,
Claudia.
Hey, Claudia, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in. It was thanks to everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. And I know Smokey always says this, and I always forget to say it. If anybody can hit the like button.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Your moderator's
That's
taking care of it.
that's always it's always helpful, and it's something I always forget about. What was I just saying? So I wasn't sure what it was from, but it does have the bagel, which I've never had the MRE bagel. I haven't really, to be honest, I haven't been having a lot of MREs lately, and I never had one. And it sounds like they were introduced in 2020 from what we saw in the chat on from ChatGPT. So I don't know how much I trust that because it's AI, but if that's the case, it's obviously couldn't be from 2013. So I'd make it 2023, and I bought it last year off of eBay in June of 2024, so that would make it very fresh. I mean, it still is, even though it's been sitting around for a year in my closet.
I'm going back for more.
I'm still trying to decide where this ranks, because it's something I was looking forward to,
Okay, I have to take a.
and I do like it, but I don't think I love it.
The pork.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back for more saltiness.
Ooh, look at that, with the cheese. I was going to say, if you want to have some plain. Minnie, you haven't had the bagel yet, right?
No, but someone wants a regular video. No live.
Sorry, Penny Crave. I understand that. I get that a lot. I hope someday to be able to get back to it. I don't know when or if that'll happen. It's in 5 years, so it seems like it's less likely all the time. But
Does it?
I do think about it.
I think about it too.
You know,
Great.
it's tough in this, in these days where I'm working full time and not home with all that
Work gets in the way.
free time. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Minnie, you want to try the bagel? No, it's good. Mama loves it.
Mama loves it.
I mean, like you're
Like,
making up things like, "What's our favorite?"
Like I'm like, Mikey
Oops,
likes
oh,
it.
good. Oh, the cheese came off of that.
Oh my goodness.
Fiddle.
Oopsie, sorry, I made it
What, Min?
It doesn't
unclean.
taste like wheat snack food.
Right.
I
It
know.
actually tastes like a bagel, doesn't it? It doesn't smell like much or anything, but it actually tastes like a. This is
It's
just the
very
cheese
good with
spread.
the cheese. You'll like it.
That's Mama saying that. It's just.
You'll like it. It's salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It doesn't. I mean, it would be better if it was cream cheese. I think we have some cream cheese in the fridge. We could put some on the other one, on the other half.
Crazy talk.
So anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2023, which is amazingly fresh for me. I wish we had done this last June when it was like only like a few months old, 6-7 months old, whatever. But I guess that's about it. I had some stuff to pull out for snack things. Mrs. G and our younger one, who went out with some friends a little earlier, so she's still not here. She's not here still. They went to the Buffalo area, went to Niagara Falls, and brought me back some little treats, which
Oh,
I
I
should have.
forgot that.
I know I should have eaten these because I'm pretty sure they're already
I'm
past
like,
their
where
date.
did those come from? I bought those for you.
Best Buy
Sadie.
back in February, but I was gonna bring those out, and these, which I did actually open. Actually, I can try one here. These are chip nuts. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, those were fun. You still have those?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see how well they were sealed in the thing. And what? So we decided it's like it's a peanut, right, with this like shell, this
It's like deep fried.
chip shell around it, double roasted.
How's it
And,
taste?
these are from Canada too. Or
Pickle flavor.
They both products from Canada. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, part of the reason I still have them is because I wasn't that impressed with them, but they're not bad. I'll just see what the monster thinks of them because she likes pickles so much. You want to try one?
I like pickles so much.
No, the little monster.
Oh.
Well, the other little monster. Pretty cool.
This is great.
Save you trying to find.
This is great. Great review. Great MRE. Great to see everybody.
If we say so ourselves, it was a great review.
Great times.
Yeah.
People said it was fun, so they enjoyed it.
Yeah, I hope everybody did enjoy. We oh yeah, Celtics. They're on the brink of disaster, but well, they already had the disaster on the brink of elimination. But go, not a good sign.
Wowsies.
Go Seas. I'm choking.
Oh my
It's in
God.
Got it.
I can't say goodnight with food in my throat.
You
Wow.
okay? Maybe you don't want to say goodnight. Maybe your body's telling you something.
Let's just keep going all night.
Exactly.
Get another brewski. Yeah, I think that's enough. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna go back and I'm not gonna rewatch the whole thing, but I'm gonna go back and look at some of the chat. I really do like. I don't know how Smokey does it. I don't know how he keeps up with the chat and does all his all the stuff he's doing, including drinking like million-year-old beers and everything. But Smokey, do you think you're gonna be on tomorrow? I want to say like everybody tune in to Smokey's show tomorrow, but I know weren't positive if you're gonna. I don't want to like put that out there and like it's official. But if you do go live tomorrow, of course, everybody check out Smokey tomorrow, and appreciate you being here. Sorry it's been so long, and even sorrier that it's been so long since I've had real videos. Who was that penguin? That was
Yeah.
I appreciate you showing up. A lot of people who have complained about not having the regular videos don't even watch the live streams, and I figure at least it's something. And it's great having the community around, being able to interact with people, as opposed to just having a video out there that people watch, and we're actually all watching this together, or we're filming it and everybody else is watching it and interacting with people. It's really cool. I really enjoy doing it.
When's the next one gonna be, honey?
And Smokey was the model for it, because I remember he encouraged me to do one, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. Oh boy, next one. Well, I do have an idea, because the idea for this one was going to be Freeze Dry Friday, which I probably shouldn't mention in case it doesn't happen, but hopefully I'll be able to put that together and we can do that sometime before. Oh, summer's coming and there's a lot of stuff going on, but
It's good to do one in the summer.
hopefully before summer's over, we'll
Doing outside.
be back.
We have nothing going on.
Yeah, we're going to be great.
Honey, we have nothing going on.
That's funny.
Well, someone
That's
said they
funny.
love lives.
Well,
Yeah, they're
I
very
appreciate
fun.
hearing that. Everybody's different. Everybody gets their own likes and dislikes, and I know the channel was built on kind of quiet, boring reviews, and I appreciate everybody that subscribed and was loyal watchers.
Smokey
hasn't
had a
worked out.
visitor. So what was the question you had for him? He's back.
Oh yeah, are you planning on going live tomorrow, Smokey? I didn't want to put out there and say, hey everybody, make sure you tune in to Smokey tomorrow in case you weren't. But if you are, then obviously we'll say that. At least check tomorrow and see if Smokey's going live. And I hope I get a chance to. I'm not really sure what's going on tomorrow. Oh, Smokey just made an announcement. Stella did pass away on Tuesday.
Oh.
Sorry, Smokey. I did actually know that, but I didn't want to say it. I wanted you to be able to be the one to break the news.
It's so
It's
sad.
kind of a down note to end on, but at least have a community around here that everybody's going to be supporting you, and that's really sad news. As I said at the beginning, we did lose our guinea pig, a few months ago, and that was sad too. But dog is something that's really a part of your family.
Mm-hmm.
So, condolences, Smokey. I'm really sorry to hear that. But thank you everybody for being here. We're running a little bit late now, and I think it's about time we said goodnight. And hope to see you again soon. Maybe someday videos will come back. I still have a couple videos that I filmed before the pandemic that at least one that I never finished editing. So there is something out there that could become a video. We'll see what happens. But until that time, and until we meet again, let me see if I can figure out how to stop this. And we will say, on the count of 3.
What are
Good-
we saying?
good night.
Oh, okay. All right. We can do it.
Good night, everybody.
everybody.